1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, does that not listen to me? Huh. Wait, so what is music? Huh. I don't know what it means to be music.
Oh, is that an aux? That's pretty neat. Okay. Oh, but I can hear that, so that's fine then. Alright. Everything seems like it is okay. I am going to mute this. Time to share this stream and get this show on the freaking road. We are going to copy that. And we are going to paste it here. Oh, I need to put this here. Oh crap, we're not supposed to be there. Okay. Okay, that's adjusted. And here in front of me, where I'll be facing, I am alive. The way to do it there. And we're gonna paste it here. I am alive again. Okay. So now we got that figured out. Do this, and then I will mute this because I don't want to hear notification sounds every few freaking seconds because that gets annoying. My phone is silenced. Now it's time to do things and stuff. Alrighty, and I'm gonna sit back and be cozy. Hopefully my... Oh wait, why do I have my headphones in? I'm not using this for anything. So much more cozier not having headphones in. Used to having it in for like while I do this on Discord so that I can actually talk to people, because I talk to people while I'm there. Like, actually talk to them, not just like talk to them openly like I do with y'all on here. Because you guys can't really respond like that. I'd have to do it via chat or via text. Average viewer duration went line. That means somebody may have just hopped on. But I can't see if it actually shows that yet. My guess is somebody's here, and it just hasn't updated yet. And if there is somebody here, hello there. Ooh, I heard a car door shut, and I don't know whose it is. Spooky, scary. Alright, so you got Blastoise, you got you there for that. I think Hitmonlee has strength. Oh, yeah, maybe there is nobody here. Alright, nonetheless. I don't know why I have Doduo. Doduo has no purpose except for death fodder, really. We are gonna make our way to Victory Road without spending any money on... What's the word? Repels. Because I don't want to. $256, $299. So we might have just under 3,000 by the time I finish this. Which would be nice. Or 300,000, I mean. Which would be good for all the vitamins that I want to get. Man, can I, like, actually use the thing properly? Oh, it's right, you have to go to Amon to serve. I was about to say, do I really not have a way to serve? But I do, I'm safe. I only have Marsh Badge, yes I do. Yeah, because I have everybody. At least I should have everybody. Volcano Badge, yeah, he was easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's one of these where it has an item in it. I don't know, I don't want to actually like search for it that much. I know where it is in the remakes. When I say the remakes, I mean Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think I played Oh no, I don't think I did. I know I played Let's Go Eevee, Wife Had Pikachu. She liked it, but she liked it because it was like not as complicated. And it kind of did focus a lot more on like whole catching aspect of it. But I was not a big fan of those games. And the fact that there were people out there who thought that those games were better remakes than Fire Red and Leaf Green absolutely appall me. There's no way. That. 43, which is, I think that's Sky Attack. Well, let me run away from this old, low-leveled Onyx. Golly, I don't even care about that. Do this. Actually, I want to check something real quick. Because I don't really want to do that. But I might. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Well, maybe I will, I don't know. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I wasn't gonna try to do something like what I just did, where I commented in a gen chat of one of the servers I'm in, but I think that's one of the only ways. Might get a handful of people to come by for this a little earlier than usual. Was that the thing? Was it last time I was here, or last time I was on? People really didn't start showing up toward the end. By then, I wanted to go. I wanted to be done, but I couldn't because there was people there. 75. I'm hoping to be almost 79 by the time I end this, but I'm not sure where I'll be at. No, I think it used a defense, so I really wanted to. Because I was thinking, I was like, oh, I could have just skull bashed there, but if I would have skull bashed, that wouldn't have been good. Because I probably would have done, or I would have probably lived it just the same as it would have that bite. But if there was also a Mon to have done that with, I guess that would have been it. And I hate that you have to go for. There we go, there's strength. There we go, with it having sped up. Didn't run into the rock by accident. Oh, did I get... I think there's a hidden item here. There's not. Okay, I think... I don't even know if there's one in the remakes. It'd just be me thinking, oh, that's a perfect spot to put it there. Oh my goodness, I went to another floor that has to do that. Oh, it's outrageous, but I think it's also the same way in the remakes as well. Whoops. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Easy fix. There we go. Now I'll let you be as well. Oh man, I wish part of me almost wishes I would have. I was doing a run of this game with only flying Mons. I don't know, something about doing it, like it just, like, I mean, I don't even know if I would say it was because of like how few oh right, this is a trainer battle, like how few options there were, but it was pretty much that like a good portion, if not the majority of the flying types that are in that game, or in this game, are all flying normal. Hello, Moltres. Just sitting there hanging out, being yourself. Part of me wants to, I'll probably do that in yellow, where I'll probably go after the birds. I don't know so much if I want to do it in this game, because honestly, like, when I do it, my plan there is to have, what do you call them? Because I have, like, I'll get the Master Ball from that game, but I have a couple of Master Balls saved up from, just the multitude of playthroughs I've done of this game, and I could just easily like check or try to get one that's got at least not like, because I don't think, the chances of it having perfect IVs are going to be really, really, really slim, but I can at least try to make sure that I go for one that has very viable stats. Because Because, I mean, was it, if I like play in the original stadium, Articuno's still really good in it. Machop, don't care. Wow, if the Machops were higher level, that would be nice. Because then you get those, well, actually, no, I probably would, if, I mean, for some reason you're forgetting them at this point. Want to be lower level, because there's no move relearner in this. Golly, those things are scary. I'm gonna still Skull Bash. X attack, perfect. I'm gonna do this. I'm surprised that actually killed. I thought that was only gonna just barely get it, but no, it actually fully knocked it out. Very nice. Max revive, and yeah, since I'm not doing the Moltres there. So annoying. It's like you can see, it's like, oh, do you want to use strength on it? Yes, I do. But it's like, no, you have to go and select that you want to use strength on it. So push, 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 push. Man, and it's so weird because like I'm pretty sure like being sped up, it's like when just by not like literally just touching the directional pad without even turning, it actually can trigger a it can trigger an encounter, and I don't think that's good design entirely, but oh well, what can you do? 47, that's fine. Oh, a whole ass Venomoth here, that's nice. If only I was using one this time around. Man, low level Machop's gonna leave you alone. I thought you had to be closer for her to see you. I guess not. Yeah, Skull Bash. Stun Spore, oh you dig. I'm gonna bite because I don't want to get too annoyed by lowering your head and then being fully paralyzed like that. Even with a growl, I still did that much. Hell yeah. And then I have a full heal, which doesn't bother me about using because I have so many of them. Like in my Stadium 2, it's like not even funny. Which I thought Stadium 1 could also store items, but I guess that's just this game. Did not know that. I will Skull Bash for that one. Wonderful. I'm gonna bite here. Oh, so are you. A little biting match. That was fun. And then she has the Grass Mons. I don't know if she had a Venusaur though. I want to say she has the Victory Bell. Yeah. I know this is gonna probably be stupid, but I know I can take that. There we go. Wonderful. Little old Zubat. Scooch on by you. Do that. Oh my goodness. All these wild encounters, but no repels for me. Which honestly, like the reason I don't usually use repels is because that is how, especially as a kid, that is how I have found every shiny I've ever seen. Is doing it that way. Is just it's from, you know, random encounters, which I think are just the better ways of getting it. That's why I also, like, for Scarlet and Violet, I don't really use sandwiches often unless I'm looking for something. Which I only did I did it recently, but I did it for a Riolu that a buddy wanted, which I did get within the first couple of minutes. I'm not gonna go back for that item, even though a part of me thinks I should. I'm not gonna do it. I'm already here. I also don't think that item's actually going to be really worth it. Okay. So we did that. That's a upstairs area. And then there's you, who is for selling last minute items. Save the game. So Victory Road is gone through. Which now I will get rid of all of these items. Organize this stuff. Items. First, let me organize it to see what I even want to do. So color case. Color case. Max Revival go in there because I should need one. Rare candy. What is that now? 229. 128 rare candies. Good golly. That was Mega Kick. I have 9 Mega Kicks. 12 sky attacks. What it was 47 is explosion. I thought that was harder to get. Oh, I know Gen 4, I know it is. Golly, though. Well, let's not do that. There we go. Maybe let's save and quit. Man, I have so many explosion TMs, which is useful for, you know, whenever I have, actually, because I think in yellow, I do want to use, Executor, because, like, pretty much when I go through yellow, it's going to be all, like, the good competitive mons. Mostly. I'll try to find, like, something that I want to use that's probably not, like, you know, what people would consistently use back in the day. Or even nowadays, too, because it is kind of a competitive thing. Because I think, I remember watching a False White game and they were talking about how, like, yeah, you know, I think the metagame's not there anymore, but it is. And, like, yeah, it's still being played. So, I mean, I can look and see what people are using, but I highly doubt I'm going to. Other than, like, the stuff that I know I'm going to be using, which is not going to, like, I'll probably end up using, like, Starmie. I think I will keep the Pikachu just for, like, the Gen 1 crits, because of speed. And I know I'm going to keep the Pikachu, but I'm going to have to bring it over to this blue to evolve it. Because actually, see, and, like, that's the thing that I gotta wonder, too, is should I do that, or should I be, you know, try to, what do you call it? Do I want to keep it as that, so then I can have the Surfing Pikachu, which I've never had in these older games, which I wouldn't mind doing, because then, you know, after doing that, then have the, I just realized I should have gotten some elixirs. This is gonna suck. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I just have to go through this again, which is going to be fine by me. That just means more experience. Oh wow, that defense is really good. That's another mon that I actually wouldn't mind using just for its defense. Okay, we're going to Hydro Pump. There we go. Ah yes, the best rendition of Jinx. Everybody loves that one. It is so weird that I'm having to use Hydro Pump to, like, get through all of these, just because my attack is so low. From, like, was it the 2 growls that I got? Which I think at 2 is pretty much the most efficient, like, lowering that you can get. Which is okay. But not when it's happening to you. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll use Skull Bash, because I'm going to have to really rely on those Surfs later on. Because I only have 1 Hydro Pump left. I'll use a Skull Bash, because I think... No, I'm thinking of the other way around. Yeah, there we go. That's definitely going to be a Surf. Why didn't I don't know what happened there. We're going to use Surf again. There we go. That was such an ugly sprite for Machamp. And I know it's not supposed to, but ugh. I wonder if I'm going to use... What is it? I think I might actually... Surf here. Why did it try to Dream Eater? That was... Oh, you know what? I forgot the way... Actually, because you can kind of goof with the AI in this. Okay. You can goof with the AI in this, because, and I think it sometimes works in Stadium 1 as well, where they just see, oh, you're using, you have this mon out, we have this mon that has a Psychic move on it, like Psychic typing, but its Psychic typing is actually, like, the move that it has is Rest, so then it just constantly is trying to use Rest, and it's like, wait, hello there. Hello there, yeah. What is it? Yeah, but you can trick the AI in this game to pretty much have it use, like, Rest or something consistently. Because it's, like, the one Psychic move that it has. Well, hello there, Totally Human. I have totally... Oh, I didn't even realize, too. I took out all of the healing items that I had. So I don't have any healing items. So pretty much once I lose here... Oh, which just right now can use a Dragon Rage and I'm screwed. Or a Hyper Beam. So now I just gotta go through all these and just die. Because I forgot all my healing items and I didn't do super. I guess I wasn't able to go through it without having to heal. Also, got to bring in some like elixirs and stuff too. Did my hit? Oh my gosh, my Hitmonlee is 70. I forgot, and I did not want to go through this with this. So, oh, you know how I was talking about how? Hello there. How I was talking about how in this game you can goof with its AI by it thinking, oh, if I have a Mon that's out, the Mon that's out, if it's weak to Psychic, I'll use the Psychic move that I have, and it'll constantly spam that Psychic move, even if it's not an offensive move. That's exactly what's happening right here. And it's trying to use Agility because it thinks it's going to hit me with a super effective move. Which I guess I now have to do this. Will it do it the same thing again? Agility? Okay, so I gotta kill this also. Which I didn't want to do this. Because I need to die. Because I don't want to win with Hitmonlee. This is supposed to be with Blastoise. And I accidentally forgot. I was like, why did Hitmonlee knock out the Gyarados? It's not that high leveled. Yes, it is. This one's level 70. Alright, and then Doduo will just get knocked out here. Okay. Oh, it actually takes you outside of that. Alright, so let me fix myself and get some freaking... let me get some healing items real quick. Because I don't want to use the money that I have right now, because that money that I have I want to use toward the vitamins and stuff. So let's see this. Here, blue color case. Super, I'll just go for all my hyper potions. I mean, I'll go for like 5 revives. 4 full heals, I don't really need anything else. And then I have 22 elixirs, so I could maybe just do 4, which I know is going to be more than enough. What is this? Oh, this game? This is what's the word? Stadium. This is Pokemon Stadium 2 specifically. When you have, like, with this game, if you have the and I can actually take a picture. I'll take a picture of it and put it in IPF. But if you have, hold on, I'm trying to do it so you can actually see it. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna put the picture in. Yeah, I'll put it in IPF. Oh, cool! Somebody new on the server that's trying to ping at everybody. So cool of them. Let's put it in general Pokemon. So there's an image in it right now where, so like on the N64, if you have the Game Boy Transfer Pack. And you have this game, you can use your Mons on this game. So it was pretty much how you could have, pretty much you can have it go from like the 2D battles to pretty much 3D battles. Kind of similar to, I mean, for a lot of people who know the newer stuff, like Gen 4 had, Gen 4 had Battle Revolution. This is what this is what Battle Revolution kind of wanted to be. And it's also a game that people want them to make again, but they pretty much went there. We have absolutely no reason to remake another Stadium game because the newer games now already did that the older games couldn't do. So why do we need to make a new one? To which I still think that is a dumb excuse. Like, I think like the whole battle simulator thing, like they could. Because then they could, like, make it a little bit easier. And, like, I mean, companies nowadays, it's all about making money. And that could be a very easy way of them either making money or they can focus on making a game that actually looks better graphically and is, a more battle simulator-y, which is exactly what that is. Which is what people have been wanting them to do, but they just won't. But, like, if they put in the effort to do that, people would buy that game like immediately, or would actually probably even buy that more than they would buy the actual like Pokemon games themselves. And then they could make so much of the monies and be giving people what they want. But they don't. So like who knows if they even will. I mean, like I will say like for this for Scarlet and Violet, I think now is a really good time to probably try to do that. Okay, cool. I was going to say, please don't let Confuser actually screw me over. Do I need to really heal? No, we're good. And then we'll do Bruno again. Oh yeah, but I mean, almost like I'm not saying like make it look like Pokken, which I mean they probably would try to do if they made another a new stadium or Battle Revolution. Which honestly, I think Battle Revolution is probably what they should try to go more for. But pretty much, I guess the biggest difference from Battle Revolution and Stadium was that Stadium had mini games, which were fun, like were actually incredibly fun. And actually, if I like, probably that's what I'll do a little bit at the end, as I'll play some of those games. Which with that, you can actually like if you have Mons in one of the games that you're using to play, you can use your Mons in the mini games. How painful of a move Filet away must be for Falooza. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's not actually getting rid of parts of its body, unless it's like the outer layer of it, which I think they're trying to imply that it's like getting rid of its scales. Wait. It doesn't even give me all the... That's why. So, I don't know if anybody else just noticed it, but it was not letting me choose what moves to use. Why is she switching so much? But because I used Skull Bash first, and it was like it had me like tuck its head. And then when I got put to sleep, it literally was not letting me choose to do anything, whether it was use an item or anything else, until I woke up and then finished the Skull Bash. I am not okay with that. Oh no, not poison. Damn it. Alright, we'll surf. Confuse Ray. I'll heal myself afterwards. Come on, there we go, surf. Beat Agatha. Okay, now we hyper. And then full heal. Oh, and I didn't teach Ice Beam. I kind of wanted to teach it Ice Beam, but I think I'll probably be okay. I'll just go through this again. Either that or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it can just, like, quickly regenerate itself like a starfish. Who knows? Well, not quickly, but, like, I don't know, something similar to it. Yeah, maybe it just regenerates itself just shortly afterwards. I'm gonna Skull Bash here. Good. Aerodactyl, that's a surf, no question. We are... I did not mean to accidentally jump up into that. Oh wow, okay. I was gonna say my special I don't think is higher than my attack. But I mean, I guess Tap just makes that much of a difference. Alright, now it's time to beat Gary. No, but I think I'll be okay. I mean, and also I can probably heal with, like, just within this. By Alakazam. Kind of surprised it lived that. But, I mean, also I feel like at the same time I shouldn't be surprised it lived it. Rhydon, Toodaloo. Gyarados? Yeah, I'll Skull Bash for that. Oh yeah, and I forgot too, in, I think Fire Red and Leaf Green do it as well. But, like, you can have the battle animations off, but when you go to the champion battle, it automatically turns them back on. And it actually, like, that is, like, it's not just, like, oh, it's on for this. It's actually, like it went into the settings and changed it to where, like, the animations are actually on, and I'd have to go back in to turn them off. Oh, I can definitely say crit mattered there. Flinch definitely mattered. And there goes Gary. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh wait, I also just realized when I lost that first time, how much money did it make me lose? Which is not good, because if it did, I literally just lost like half a game's worth of money. Oh boy. That's gonna be a little bit of a bummer, but oh well. Doduo. Then Hitmonlee. Crap, it took away half of my money. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have saved then. Now that's a bummer. That's still a good amount of money though. Because, yeah, I did that. I mean, like, if I really wanted to, I could just take, like, an hour and just continuously go through this and make the money back. But I kind of don't want to. Yep. The end. That's saved. So that is it. I went through blue pretty much with only that. And I only evolved Blastoise. I evolved my Blastoise, I think, after Squirtle learned its last move that it can learn. I'm not gonna complete the dex. Definitely do not have the. I don't think I have the patience to do that for a day. I also don't have red version, or I think I have red, but I only have the Japanese version of red. And I don't know if I can actually trade between. I want to say I probably should be able to trade between these games using the 64, but I'm not sure. But yeah, how much money do I have? 173? Yeah, I could, if I wanted to, go through the Elite Four a few times and just, you know, make that money back. But I kind of don't want to. I think I'll be fine with what I have, just to get the handful of items that it sort of needs. Do I have cut? I do have cut. Okay, so I can get, or I can do the, without having to get fly, because I don't want to. I don't think I ever got the. I don't think I ever got the HM for it, which is fine by me. But I know an efficient way to get to Celadon, because Celadon's where the items are at that I'm gonna be buying. Duck's cut. Go yeah, and then we gotta hopefully get the minimal amount of Digletts to encounter. Okay, I was gonna say, like, that didn't even look like it was an encounter, but that's thanks to the speed. Yeah, I mean, and what is it? Like, when I started this too, I wasn't I didn't start it like at the very beginning. I started it like after Brock, is when I started recording this. Only because initially I wasn't going to record this, but I was like, you know what? Maybe people would want to hang out a little bit for it. Not sure. And a couple of people did. So now we are. I did get Psychic. And I did that, and I did beat the fighting gym that's here. Now we go here. Now we're at Celadon. And now I'm going to go and buy a bunch of stuff. I think I also... No. What do you have? Okay, so you're the regular one, and there's TM guy. I think I got... Yeah, I did get counter from you. I think this guy has evolutionary stones and stuff. Okay, so it's the next floor up. This should be, what, drugstore? Yeah, drugstore. Heck yeah. I'm here to buy all of your drugs. I know I have a bunch of calciums. I think I have a bunch of proteins as well. Let me see how much I said. 173, 173, 173, 173. So 17, half of 17. That's 6. So I can go to 8. So let's do 8 calcium and 8 protein. I can actually buy 2 more things. I'll go Carbos. Okay, so there's that. So that's all of my... Golly, can I like... Oh wow, I did the thing I didn't want to do. There we go. Okay, now we're done and out of there. So now... I do, yeah. What, you guys don't do that? You guys don't buy drugs and then... Or you guys don't stream your drug buying? Just me? You guys gotta get with the times. That's what all the cool kids are doing. I wonder if that's like a thing that YouTube would like pick up and just be like, nope, not good. Yeah, those look like happy eyes to me. Metal case, color case. Okay. So So now I'll put everything in there. Oh, that's so weird that, like, Carbos goes before calcium. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. So now... So let me see. So I got... Okay, so that's all that stuff there. Awakenings, elixirs, HP up, protein, calcium. Oh, I have way more calcium than I do protein. Good golly. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I have a lot of proteins. I could probably use more irons, but that's fine. Calciums, I definitely have a lot, and with everything being able to use 10, or only being able to use up to 10. I mean, I could probably try to get a few more of those. I have a good amount of PP ups. I definitely have a lot of rare candies, but I don't know what I'll... Oh, you know what? I would probably end up using those once I get my Mons up to... once I get to a certain point, because I know there's... what do you calls it? Man, I can use words. I know, I promise. You have a question, well, I may have an answer. If it's for me. Okay, so accuracy, so those, the stones, moons. I have 56 moonstones, but that's because you can't sell them. Bunch of escape ropes, max repels, nuggies, great ball, ultra ball. I have 19 master balls. And then I have a bunch of these TMs for Mega Punch, Razor Wind. How much for Swords Dance? 20. I'll probably end up using a lot of those. What was YouTube's reasoning behind choosing these emojis? Honestly, I didn't even know YouTube had emojis. Like, I don't think I comment often enough, or at least I don't use live stream comments to even know that they're there. But I guess they are there. I'm not surprised that one is one of them. I have 12 for Ice Speed, Blizzard. I have 18 for Blizzard. How do I get Payday? But I mean, I know Payday is not really important, but I kind of want to like get that just for like for money grinding in the future. Because I would actually do that with a purge and just get it to level 100 and just be knocking stuff out with it. Wow, I have a lot of for Solar Beam and Thunderbolt. Oh, only 6 for Earthquake. I use Earthquake often though. Mimic, I have 2 for Mimic. Self-Destruct, Egg Bomb, Fire Blast. Okay, so I know that's what my items are looking like. Yeah, those are weird ones. And I feel like those are like very specific too. Like they come from something, from like a specific channel or something. Oh, I need to deposit my Pokemon as well. I do want to... I'll put it in N64 box 13. Put my level 81... Actually, because we can look at the Blastoise. So, for Gen 2, that's what its stats look like at level 81. Really thought its special, or its physical attack would be a little higher. But yeah, its offensive stats are practically the same. Special defense is definitely higher, which I'm a little surprised about. I think I had, and I don't think I did it on purpose, but I think I think I had really low special attack, because I feel like that should be higher. The speed looks probably normal. I don't know, but like something about that I don't think that looks like it was probably the best Blastoise to use. But that could also just be me, I don't know. So 210, 211, and then like the other highest step, 243. Let me... Blastoise at level 66. Oh, well, maybe that was decent, I don't know. Because I could have sworn I had a Blastoise that was 75. Maybe at... No, level 70. 70 and 176. Well, you know what? I can actually... Oh, so now I went back to Stadium 2. I'm looking... So, like, right now I'm in my N64 boxes. Which, I mean, this is stuff that I've used over the course of, I mean, years. Like, because like, I named a lot of these when I was younger. That's why they don't have names that really make sense. Um, I just have I just have a bunch of different mons from a long time. Like I think I literally named this Hypno Hancock just because I remember I was watching Hancock on FX. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was because we had just seen like some movie in history, and I think, oh yeah, and I remember I named that thing that because that's what he's a YouTuber that I watched when I was younger. I stopped watching his stuff like 2 or 3 years ago, actually way longer than that, just because I didn't like the stuff he was. I wasn't entertained with what he was doing. But yeah, PK Sport, yeah, I don't know, because he was, actually, I don't know, I'm not gonna, was it he? Because he was friends with, like, a YouTuber who kind of, did some stuff, and he's in a weird spot, but he's, like, back or whatever. But yeah, like, I think, because he was doing Pokemon stuff a while ago, this PK Sparks guy. And then he started doing, like, more, well, he was mostly Mario, but he would do Pokemon also, then I think he stuck to more Mario. But he was doing, like, stuff that I just kind of didn't really care about. So I was like, alright, I think I'm done watching. Dude, I remember, like, this Snorlax. Because for some reason, when you give Pokemon people names, it really, like, messes with their colors. Because there's, like, this one, and then there's this. Because I remember I was watching The Simpsons when I named this. And I did, and it's funny, too, that, like, because I was watching The Simpsons, and I named it after, as a Groundskeeper Willie, and weirdly coincidental that naming that also made it more red, and Groundskeeper Willie is Irish, so he's a redhead. I thought that was funny. I'm trying to think what else, because I thought I had, oh yeah, then there's Ho, which has like, I think almost like no, what's the word, or no, I think this only just had like items used on it, only because it's level 50. Or maybe it did have a little bit of IVs in it, but like this one I thought, well, it wasn't that bad. I mean, its attack would definitely be like the highest. This was a Snorlax. Oh yeah, because these are all my level 50 mons that I was using in this game. Included, was it a Pikachu with usually it's holding the light bulb, but right now it doesn't have it. Or none of them really have a light bulb. I thought that one of them did. Don't remember. And then here's some of my other level 50s. Which I freaking love. This, I definitely don't use Scizor the way they recommend in this game. Because they say the best use of Scizor is a baton passer. But I don't really care about that. I like using it for its offensive power and its able to actually, its ability to actually take hits. And I found the most success doing it that way. Even though its best move it can get bug-wise is Fury Cutter, or you'd have to give it Hidden Power and then hope it's Bug, but I don't have Hidden Power Bug, so I get to gamble with that. There it is. This Porygon 2 kicked ass when I used it before. The only thing I wish I would, and I don't want to get rid of it. Actually, you know what? I think if I ever did something with this, I would probably get rid of Zap Cannon and give it Toxic, just to like Toxic stall, which I know would, like, it's really, really boring to do it in this, but it's the best. I think it would be the best way to do it, because the last time I used this thing, I was literally just recovering just to keep myself alive, because whatever it was that was hitting me was literally doing just over half. And I was like, I just don't want to die. I gotta PP stall it out, and it just was taking forever to do. So I gotta definitely change this Porygon 2 up some. But yeah, well, and that's what it's based off of. That's why it does that. It's based off the little desk. I don't know, would you call it a desk toy, desk ornament? But it's definitely based off of that. This Muck, actually, I had a lot of fun with it too, holding the leftovers. I don't think I ever really used Acid Armor that much, but I mean, it just hit really nice with the Sludge Bomb. This Magneton was a little goofy to use. A part of me really doesn't like that I have Rollout on there, but there's like no other really good move to have on a Magneton that's not just double edge, which I don't really want to use. And I have Swift just for accuracy. This Weezing I always had a hard time using as well, but I mean that could also just be like for me. Aerodactyl is always a struggle to use, like, and I literally don't even know what to like. I don't even know what to really use like with this thing, just because I had so few moves, and the only way you could get this thing with Ancient Power was through breeding, which I could like do in in Gen 2, and then bring it over and like raise it really quickly in Blue. But I think it also, because I think there's one move it learns in Red, Blue, Yellow that it doesn't learn in Gen 2. I can't remember. Or there's like a TN that I can learn that I would prefer it have. I never really got a chance to use this, only because it was difficult. I think the Xatu did well for me. Can't remember that. Donphan, I think I never really used it much. This Steelix, I freaking loved using it, even though, again, I have rollout, just because I don't want to have the inaccuracy that, what do you call it? Rock Slide had. Also, I think it's not the easiest to teach at Rock Slide, especially now that it's a Steelix, which means if I wanted to have one with Rock Slide, I would have to have an Onix and be able to send it over to Blue and teach it to it that way. Which I'll probably do at some point in the future. This Fortress, I freaking like this Fortress. But I remember somebody mentioning, like, give Fortress recovery. The best you can really do is leftovers and protect, which honestly I'll probably do instead of... I would possibly want to do it instead of rollout. But I also want to have the possibility of winning in case it's the only thing left. This thing just did super well, and I wish I could teach it Amnesia, but I don't think it can learn Amnesia, which is a huge bummer. But like Gen 1, like this thing in Gen 1 is, because like Ice Punch is a legit move it can have in Generation 1. So like this thing, I mean, it literally, it makes the game a cakewalk. I don't know why I have this pincer there. Gotta remove that. Oh yeah, I forgot I went through Blue once with just this Wigglytuff. That kind of sucked, like, only just because it learned, like, no good moves and its stats were so bad. Except for HP, its HP is great, but it doesn't have the defense to really help it out that much. Good Gen 7 Pokemon with Hail. Alolan Sandslash. That's the only thing I can really think of. Or, Alolan Ninetales gets, what is it? Snow Warning. Those are the ones that come to my mind immediately, at least. Oh yeah, this Togetic. I freaking love using Togetic in Gen 2, even though it sucks. Magneton doesn't learn. Huh. Did not know that. Oh, this Pikachu is holding a light ball. Okay, so I do have one somewhere. Oh yeah, and I need to actually train this Hitmonlee because it has... I think it has either like... Oh, because I don't remember this game. I don't think this game used... This game's, I think, still used 15? Or maybe it did have 31 for IVs. I don't remember. SOS Hunt Shiny Ditto? That does sound like a pain. Oh yeah, and I have this Abra that I was supposed to use for Little Cup, which I like never did. Man, yeah, for Alligator. I have a lot of mons that were 55. I don't remember that. Oh yeah, these are my level 100 boys. Oh, these wonderful level 1. Oh, and then there's my level 50 boys as well. This one I was trying to make for Gen 1 Special Attacker, and I was like, this isn't going to be great. There's stuff online on how to SO1 do it. Copies your stats along with your speed. If it has imposter, and you don't, if it has imposter and gets that off, or I mean, I guess you would just have to try to kill it before it gets to use transform. Oh, did I don't remember how. Oh yeah, I've used this Venusaur like once or twice before. Yeah, I was gonna say they're talking about how there's online information or help with that. I don't know how would I don't know how I would what's the word, if I ever would even want to like SOS hunt a shiny Ditto. I think if I did it, the way I would probably hunt for a Ditto is I would go for one in, oh my gosh, fighting the hiccups here. Try to go for one in Sword and Shield just because you can actually see them. Granted, the chaining wouldn't be as great, but I can live with that. Also, this Electrode in Gen 1, oh, that's actually one that I might, oh no, because I'll be having Pikachu. Unless I get people, unless, you know, like, as a, you know, maybe as a whole, people agree to use Electrode over Raichu, but I feel like people would say, no, you aren't probably Pikachu, because I'm gonna try to get that with Surf. I'm gonna try to make it a surfing Pikachu in this, which is not as easy as it is nowadays. Getting surfing Pikachu before Gen 7 was an absolute bitch and a half, which people do not know nowadays. Imposter, one of the good strats was Imprison Smeargle. Oh, that makes sense. Imprison, yeah, because Imprison Smeargle would be faster, yeah, and then just have it to where it can learn Transform. That's really smart. I like that one. I think I tried using this Vaporeon once, and it just wasn't doing it for me. I don't remember. It has good stats. Oh yeah, and this is the Aerodactyl that I had. I think it was another one I had a hard time with, just because it was so frail and it just gets like no moves. I gotta fix this Alakazam. Those moves kind of suck as well. Ice Beam should not be Ice Beam. That should be like Fire Punch or Ice Punch. Sand Slash actually puts in some work too. Freaking Swords Dance, but not. You don't do Swords Dance Slash in Gen 1 only because crits ignore. I think if I remember correctly, crits ignore your own stat boost, which made no freaking sense. But that's what they did. The Pokemon with only Recycle, so it copies of that, and then a different mon with Trick Switcheroo with a Lepa Berry. Oh, I like that one. I like a lot. Or it's HP using something like Full Sway. I like that idea a lot. That's really good. Whoever came up with that one, good for them. Oh, and I got this freaking Hitmonlee I could use. Oh, yeah, and then there was this level 50 Blastoise, so that one definitely has crap attack. That is not good. This Dodrio does freaking work. I remember that one. And then I have this Raichu. That's a nice Raichu. Jolteon, I think, did a little bit better. This Golem, weirdly enough, actually put in a lot of work when I was going through it back in the day. Mew, I mean, this isn't even like, I won't say it, this was not like my Mew. This was a Mew that was already in one of the copies of the games that I remember I got. It may have even been for this yellow or something that I was like, I'll use it, why not? Or I'll keep it. Kept it, got it to level 100, like tried to EV train it and all that jazz. And it put in a little bit of work. This Mewtwo was just godly. It's like, thank you to Mewtwo. I don't think its special attack is as high as it could be. I think I didn't do this one well enough, but I think it's still fine for what it is. Like, I mean, it's still a freaking Mewtwo. And then, yeah, pretty much just like having Psychic types in Gen 1 just was really nice. So that's why I have this one. It literally just has the punches, Psychic, and Recover, and it never died, and it was knocking things out left and right. Clefable is so much freaking better than Wigglytuff by like miles. Though a part of me, like, looking at this almost wants to switch out Bubble Beam for something. But I think I have Bubble Beam for rock types, because a lot of them in Gen 1 were rock ground. And that pretty much was just keeping me from having to, like, cross my fingers with Blizzard. And then Zapdos is Zapdos. Everybody remembers Gen 1 Zapdos. Or even just newer Zapdos as well. Do I want to... Oh, I need to actually shift over this Hitmonlee because I did not want to lose this. Adrenaline orb should go first in those steps while the Ditto takes a turn to copy the recycle amount. Yeah, that makes sense too. So I think that's it there. And then save and quit. And then I am going to... I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't know. Do I want to? I don't know. Part of me like does, another part of me like doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly switch out though. I'm gonna switch out Stadium 2, and I'm gonna put in Stadium 1, and then I'm gonna like look over and see like what the tournaments are there, or at least kind of get the information down. And then in this, I could refer back to it, so that, you know, because I think I'll probably go to IPF shortly after, and then see if like there's people who want to discuss about it more there. Where is my phone so I can use my light? Because I think I put Stadium 1 back on the shelf. Okay, here it is. Okay. So, off. And then we switch. And then, is that working? Good. Okay. You guys can't hear that though. Alrighty. Stadium 1. And then I already have this swiped or wiped of its memory. Well, you know what? I'll actually, just for funsies, I'm going to do one battle now. Just me. If you stream on IPF, it might get you more view. It might. I mean, I'm just doing this for now, just to get it, like, because I want to make sure that I have consistent activity on this, and for streaming, I want it to be a decent amount. Because what is it? I'm about to hit the hour mark. I might either do it for like an hour 15 or an hour 30, but I'll most likely end up going over to IPF. Alright, so let's see. Oddish, Vulpix, Meowth, Cubone, Psyduck, Magnemite, and I got Bulbasaur, Charmander, Clefairy, Pikachu, Squirtle. I literally have all 3 starters, and then those. Which in this, once you get to like round 2, Battle Now gives you better mons. Now I'm looking at that. Let's see. Speed Special. Thunderbolt Switch at that. Rage Leaf, Susu, Powder, Flamethrower, Dig, Bide. Double Pump, Mega Punch, better than that. Wow, that is a pretty nice Sandshrew. Oh, and that's a really good that. I'm gonna go Squirtle, Sandshrew, Charmander. Even though, what do you call it? Even though Squirtle, or even though Bulbasaur is my favorite start out of it, I think just with what my opposition could have, I think this is just a better move. And I'm going to Surf. And I mean, my thing is I don't like because when you say like make a regular video, you're talking about like one that is edited and everything else, which I don't know. Like I did recently watch a because I don't I'm not gonna pay to have like video editing software. I'm probably going to at least when I start, because this is only gonna this is a hobby thing. I just do this. Oh, cool, lucky crit. That means I'm dead. Yep. I only do this like for fun. I'm never gonna actually. I know I'm not gonna end up being big, which is fine by me. Like I said, my goal for this is just to hang out with people. And in doing this, it has a little bit of a wider range of doing it, and also you know this can be looked at a later point. Well, I'm not gonna like if I do this, it's gonna be all done on the computer. So I gotta look like right now, like I'm gonna use like the regular Windows editing that it has, which isn't bad. Yeah, and because like there wouldn't be too much that I would have to do using it. But I don't think like I would want to like use an app or something to. What does I have? Sandshrew Charmander. Oh crap! This is not gonna be good. So I'm gonna slash and hope for the best. Give for the crit. No crit. Nuts. I was really hoping for like 2 crits in a row. I'm probably gonna lose this. I should. And you know what? I almost brought Bulbasaur over Sandshrew, but and I feel like that's what I should have done. Icy Rock Glaceon? That's not a... I mean, because, like, what is it? It's Gen 7 Glaceon. Glaceon, the only issue with it is that its ice typing is just so poor. And... oh my gosh, up close to Psyduck. Like, ice typing is just so poor defensively. And, like, in doing that, it's gonna... like, you're really gonna be, like... you're gonna have to have your fingers crossed that it's gonna live. Clips of the streams of beating every gym leader and then the Elite Four with minimal editing and title it Can I Beat Them? Well, alright, and I think I am going to move over to IPF with this. The only reason I don't want to do something like that is only because like there's like what, like 2 or 3 channels that does videos like that. And I just think that they're kind of like silly because like for me... except for like the older games, and the games nowadays, you can beat any game with any mon. The most difficult one being Magikarp. But yeah, like it's not possible to do that, and like I know it's the fact that I can. I just want to do this just because like I like just hanging out with people, and this is how I can do it. Okay, so yeah, so like, can I beat it with it? Yeah, and like I said, I've seen videos where like that's what people do, and it just, I don't know, I just don't find those entertaining. Or it's also, if it's already being done, why would I do it when somebody else is doing it? Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking is I would probably do it like once a week, where I would make a video where I actually edit it and put it up, and I would probably edit it throughout the week, and then I would probably like finish it and release it on a Saturday or something. And if I were to do that, then on Saturday, I'd probably just stick to being in Discord and doing stuff. Which also, speaking of Discord, there should be a link in my description, in the description here for it. I am gonna hop off though, and I will see you guys in IPF in just a little bit. But yeah, I know the ending is a bit abrupt, but I do have to go and do something real quick. But I will see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit.